Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing today? Can you help me, Creole? Weird morning, weird day. Weird day yesterday, weird day today. Feeling kind of some kind of ways, like something's happening today. So, my kid's school had a bomb threat come in last night, so my son already had the day off. He had to have his toenail removed yesterday. Done fine, poor thing. So I already had notes for him, so it's what it is. Schools down here have a major problem with busing. We only have 4 bus drivers for the public school. It's absolutely ridiculous down here. It's been crazy since COVID. Like, a lot of people in certain other areas are just like, they're so nonchalant about the shit. I'm like, dude, we're still freaking struggling with all this bullshit. It still never quite got back to normal. You know? Like, what the hell? Like, you go to the school and you're like, dude, but you know, I'm having car issues. I need to put the kids back on the bus. And they just look at you like, nah, we can't do that. I had one friend move from one town to another town. She goes, I'd like to switch my kid from school to school. They're like, oh, it's too late in the year. And with everything we got going on, we're not taking any new students. Public schools. Like, my kids go to a private school, but this is a public school talking about, we can't take new kids. You have to drive your kids 2 towns over to finish out the school year. Like, you know, the state will come and arrest you if you don't send your kids to school. But these schools are just like, oh, well, you know, if you can't get here, we're going to arrest you. But you can't take the bus. You can't use the bus. And you can't transfer schools. And you can't, I mean, it's still a little crazy around here. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. World is just changing too much. I don't know. Part of me is thinking of just going fully online, but I don't know what I can. To work from home, you need people to leave you the fuck alone. Quite honestly. Like, when I started all of this, fucking, what? 4 years ago now, when I started all this, and it actually took off for a little bit before COVID, I was bored. I was home alone for hours on end. I had nothing else to do. Now doing this on top of everything else is just, yeah, it could be overwhelming. It's crazy. It doesn't help that the whole world's still effing nuts. Back anymore? Alright. Put that there. In the beginning, the universe was created, and this made a lot of people angry and has been widely regarded as a bad idea. They watch us dine on empty plates and drink from empty cups. Happiness can be found in even the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Get a lot of autopilot feelings there and talking about, you know, finding happiness. And here we go. I'll tell you a secret. Something that they don't teach you in your temples. The gods envy us. They envy us because we are mortal. Because at any moment can be our last. Everything is more beautiful because we are doomed. And you will never be lovelier than you are now. We will never be here again. Not in these forms. Not like this. Let's see what we got going on. We got the feminine runes and we got flight. Flight, air symbol. Communication. The feminine rune here. We got Gemini, the twin sign. We got Saturn. Structure and control. We have 8. The infinity symbol. Spring equinox, rebirth with this energy, with the goddess awakening, right? I know it's still been cold for a lot of you guys. I know it's just hot down here because we're a bunch of weirdos, but you know, I love the South. So, watching Leo's and them's lives yesterday, and they were talking about vibrations and energies and things like that, and they're talking about how it's cold in some areas, but how it's like the surface of the sun, Arizona, and all that. The child I was meant to be, and envious and gluttonous. So we definitely have two energies here. One, envious and gluttonous. I always say this person is intimidating. They're gnarly. When I talk about people who have stank energy, this is that energy. What this person will never be satisfied. They will never be happy. They will always try to intimidate you. It's always like they dress scary. They put on a scary persona. They act bigger and badder than they are, right? I almost get like, you know, little dog syndrome, Chihuahuas. You know what I'm saying? Chihuahuas are, you know, pit bulls and German shepherds and all that. They get this bad rap for biting and being all aggressive and stuff like that. But really, it's the little dogs. It's the little dogs that are scared that are the most vicious, right? The most spoiled. Right? The child I was meant to be here. So when you deal with somebody like this, you can end up changing your personas and things like that, and adapting to try to people please, especially, you know, a lot of us with the empaths and things like that. We pick up on these energies and we try to make people happy, and we try to keep the peace. And it's like the child I was meant to be is all about, who were you before the world jaded you? Who were you before you had your first heartbreak? Who were you, you know? Yeah, when you were enthusiastic and hopeful about the world. What did you want to be before the world made you change your mind and told you what you were supposed to be? You know? What was your favorite things to do before people told you you were silly? What kind of music did you listen to before people told you that wasn't cool? You gotta listen to cool music, you know? Things like that. What genuinely did you like before people got all up in your head and started messing with you, right? It's a big thing that we talk about, right? It's like, you know, you're not the voices in your head. Let me say this again. You're not the voices in your head. You're the entity that's listening to them. That dark shadow that tells you you're no good, that's not you. That's not you. That's this person. That's this person projecting that into you, right? I get a lot with my fashion stuff, right? Because I wear just absolutely ridiculous nonsense fucking clothes. Because I really don't care. And I probably should, because I'm not doing my kids any favor with that. My son has, I mean, the level of zero fucks that kid has for his outfits, blows my mind. It just does. He just does not care. Shit don't need to fit. Shirts can be too small. He'll come out. I'm like, son, that shirt does not fit you anymore. You need to put that in the too small pile. And he's like, I love this shirt, for whatever picture is on it. And he's like, he doesn't care. I'm like, dude, look in the mirror. But at the same time, I don't want to jade him on stuff like that. It's funny. My daughter has ridiculous fashion sense now. She wears all kinds of crazy stuff because I wear all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know. Back in the 90s in high school, I mean, high school was fun. High school in New York and Virginia was fun. You wore whatever you want, like, especially in New York. Like, now I distinctly remember one of my guy friends in Virginia getting kicked out of school for the day because he wore a polka dotted dress to school with a Marilyn Manson t-shirt over it because he had gone to a Marilyn Manson concert the night before, right? And I believe it was the guitarist in Marilyn Manson used to wear polka dotted dresses and stuff like that. So, like, he was dressed representing that he had gone to this concert, and the school kicked him out for wearing a dress. How much time has changed since then, right? But in New York, I distinctly remember punk kids wearing kilts to school and things like that, right? Oh, man, we used to wear some crazy stuff. There was mohawks, there was spiked hair. I had one friend, he had spiked hair, and we would like color it with like magic Crayola markers every morning. Rainbows, all kinds of stuff like that. Like, I don't know. You had the preppy kids all wore, you know, flares and things like that. You had the skaters who wore the Jenkos. You had the freaks that wore whatever the hell we wanted to. You know, you had the goth kids, the emo kids, and we all, like, it was just, and we all hung out together. Like, I don't know, like, there was individual cliques, but for the most part, my friend group, and that's kind of why we called ourselves the Freaks, it didn't matter. Like, we all hung out. There was preps, there was emo kids, there was, you know, straight edges, there was stoners. Like, it didn't matter to us. We all just ran in this giant pack of kids. And we were happy. You know, everybody was happy until everybody started dating, and then all hell broke loose. But, you know. Drama, drama, drama. All right. All right, we got the crossroads here. Crossroads. 22. Funny, and we had 33 yesterday. 22. The Queen of Pentacles. I didn't even notice that. Queen of Diamonds on there, right? Queen of Pentacles. Path, decision, and direction choices. The path taken remains a quintessential motive of the fairy tale. Many hero and heroine is made at this crucial point. The road you will take will influence everything that happens. Where the crossroads appear, this linear spread, choices have to be made. Which direction will be best for you? There are many hidden faces, and these are your subconscious thoughts helping you make the most of this card. Do you take the left or the right path? You must weigh all possibilities to make the right decision. This card won't give you all the answers, but the nearby cards might help clarify the situation. Pay attention to all the options available to you. The closer to the card that represents you, the more time-sensitive the decision is. Sometimes the worst thing you can do is not make a decision at all. That is one of my biggest things, too. What? Not making a decision is a decision. Indecision is a decision. Not making a decision is a decision. Saying, I'm not going to make a decision is a decision to allow everything else around you to make the decision for you. And trust me, the universe will grab you by the hand and drag you a kicking and a screaming. All right. I don't know if 44 is a big message today. 44 is going to be the number that we're looking for here, right? We have a Two of Cups soul connection, something that I believe is causing a little bit of anxiety. It's bringing in some pain, right? It's bringing in some pain. Why? Because it's reoccurring these feelings that you have worked hard to recuperate from, right? Getting messages that connection, I feel like whoever this is resonating with, remember this is just the main energy that's affecting the main collective 143 timeline right now. There's definitely some strong soul connections, something that was made very hopeful, something that reminds you of things that you were recovering from. And I say that because we have the Six of Cups reversed here, right? But now this has triggered emotions of things that have fallen apart in the past, things that you thought were forever, right? So look at this. We got the Four of Swords, and then we got the Four of Hearts reversed, right? Now the Four of Cups reversed. Now if you think about the Four of Cups in general, in the traditional sense, the Four of Cups is focusing on the three spilt cups and the universe is trying to hand you a cup. Reverse, it's like, I see this cup that the universe is handing me, but it's causing a lot of anxiety. But Heart wants what it wants, right? This Ace of Cups here. Right? We got the Four of Wands here. This is a completion of a cycle going on. This is definitely, and the Four of Wands is usually what we call the, in most decks, the 1111, the foundation, right? It's even considered the marriage card in some points, right? Like I got it up here. What, the Four of Clubs, harmony, home, and marriage, right? So it's definitely that energy being felt. There's a Princess of Cups here, someone who's very loving, giving, even to the point that they're a little bit immature about it. There's a King of Cups reversed here. What? Aha! This one's what? I ain't getting my cup no fucking body no more. That's right above that Six of Cups reversed. What? Oh my God, what? The last time I gave somebody my cup, they shit in it. Must have been a shit witch, right? Gotta be careful about that kind of stuff, right? There's Nine of Cups potentiality here, though. Right? Definitely, I feel like this Princess of Cups is definitely feeling in the Nine of Cups energy. But we got the negative. See, here we go. It's back and forth, back and forth. What? So you've got this energy going on, right? You get the Princess of Cups is like, oh, I totally get what that energy is. You got the King of Cups, super defensive. Here we go, feminine energy. What? This is a happy energy to be in and recognized as such. What? Nah, I'd rather be a hermit. I'd rather be a reversed hermit. I'd rather be a negative thinking OCD Virgo mind about it, where I'm just overthinking every detail of how it could all possibly go wrong. I'd rather be alone. What does the 5D have to say? The 5D is speaking directly to the divine masculine, I feel, in this, because this is all masculine energies in these cards, right? Right? You got the King of Rods. Don't deny your passions, man. Whatever you feel passionate about, right? Stand firm. And if you feel passionate about it, go for it. Who cares what the fuck people have to say about it, right? This is what? Taking my cups and I'm leaving, right? Here's taking my cups and I'm leaving. Right? You can come with me, right? You have this Three of Cups trail behind him. He's holding 5 in his hands, right? Don't focus on the spilt cups and what you're walking away from. Is the energy that I'm getting from this as well. Don't focus on the spilled cups that you're walking away from. Yeah, there was some celebrations and things that you're leaving behind you as well. They can come and join you in this positive energy, but as long as they want to keep gossiping and being in that nasty energy, let them gossip and be in their nasty energy. King of Cups upright above that King of Cups reverse. It's just the 5D telling you reverse it, man. Reverse it. Nobody's telling you to give your cup away completely, but you do need to be in control of your emotions. And a reverse King of Cups is not in control of his emotions. A reverse King of Cups is allowing his past to affect his emotions now. It's allowing people from their past to affect their emotions now, right? 8 of Pentacles, right? Reversed. Education and engagement. It's just, yeah, I'm just getting this. It's like you don't have to, there's nothing to fight. There's nothing really to learn. There's nothing to educate yourself on. I get the kind of sense that you know, right? It's like a knowing that's already there, and it's like the point, the fact that it's so effortless is the point. It's like what? People get so used to what? If I don't kill myself working for it, then there's something wrong. But it's too easy. Get the energy of what? I feel like it's too easy, right? There's definitely, it's too easy and I didn't work for it, and I get a definite energy of wanting to, or needing to balance out the reciprocal energies as well, though. Balancing out the reciprocal energies, right? The 6 of Pentacles is all about generosity, charity, giving, right? but it's also, there's a balance in that giving, right? You don't give till it's detrimental to yourself, but at the same time, you know, be mindful of how much you're giving to toxic people, right? If you're still giving to these people so that they keep their mouths shut type deal, you know, be mindful on who you're being generous with, who you're giving to, who's getting all your time and energy. Alright. Let's get some clarifiers on this timeline real quick. See if I can shuffle these up. They're so tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. I used to have a tiny little dark royale deck like this. I should have kept it. Should have kept it. I'm thinking for May, maybe I'll do a different one. Oh, yeah, we got the Tower reversed. This is definitely old towers coming into play with this energy. All right, so I got this Tower reversed energy. I get this definitely, and this fell on top of this this Eight of Cauldrons here. So there's definitely some gossipy, spiteful, talky energy, right? That's causing some drama here. What fell on top of this King of Cups here is an Ace of Pentacles, and it's just kind of telling you to stand firm all the way down into the 3D here, right? We got this Nine of Cups energy, which is, yeah, stand firm. And it's also stand firm on what makes you happy, right? What makes you happy. If it brings you joy, what? Oh, what's the song? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad, right? If it makes you, it's Sheryl Crow, right? Isn't that? You know, and it's like, yeah. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. You know, if a person makes you happy, and if they genuinely make you happy, don't care what other people have to say about it. Don't let other people destroy it for you. Don't let other people ruin it for you. I get a sense of not so much of people telling you, like, don't let anybody tell you that somebody's not good enough for you that you genuinely love. And genuinely don't let anybody tell you that somebody is too good for you, right? That's some toxic, nasty ass shit there. That you're not good enough for this person? What the hell? That's someone who's jealous that you're manifesting it. That's someone who's noticing you shifted up. They're like, oh no, you shifted up. You've drawn in a higher potential soulmate here, and now I'm mad. Why? Oh no, because if you stay on that level, you're going to leave me in the dust. What? Well, I don't want to change. This person doesn't want to change. But I like this pattern. Pattern looks like it sucks. You look miserable. You look unhappy. You look, you know, like this manipulative, nasty, toxic person. I don't want to be in fighting with you in these toxic cycles anymore. You're nasty, manipulative, and angry. I'm depressed and falling into this people pleasing, and I want out of this. I'm going to levitate up to here. I'm getting into a Nine of Cups. I'm taking care of me. My things, getting my shit done, feeling good about myself. This person, oh no. No. Come back down here. This person's going to try to do shit to get you back into this. This is that reverse tower. What? It's already fallen apart with this person, but they're going to try to make you remember things, right? And that's what's going to bring in that reverse Six of Cups there on the 3D as well, right? And this person damn sure doesn't want you attracting anybody else. Especially if they feel like that person's better or somehow better than they are. Which I don't think anybody's better than anybody else. We're all here to live our own timelines, right? We got the Ten of Wands reversed here. This is for a feminine going on. Definitely. It's the Ten of Wands reversed here. We got a Queen of Cups reversed here. Where did it go? It's such a tiny card. Oh well. Well, it was the Queen of Cups. We got the 10 of Wands reversed here, and we've got the 7 of Wands reversed here, right? Well, no, maybe they took her out of the thing because it's not about her. Maybe that's the thing. Don't worry about picking up burdens that aren't yours, right? And drop your defenses. Stop being so defensive. Stop being so defensive. Stop being so overprotective. Things of that nature, right? Definitely watch out for this nasty, gnarly person. Embrace that childlike energy that you had, right? This is a time of rebirth, a reawakening of that divine feminine energies. Right? It's time of crossroads, of making decisions, right? It's definitely got this twin energy going on with the Geminis, right? Which is also a warning of being mindful of just be mindful of two-faced people as well. I don't know. That's a scene from The Notebook. And it's a scene where Noah's yelling at Allie and he's like, what do you want? And he's like, just make a decision. What do you want? Well, what do you want? And she's just like, it's not that easy. No matter what decision I make, somebody gets hurt. And he's like, well, what do you want? He's like, forget what your parents want. Forget what I want. Forget what he wants. Forget all of that. Forget everybody else. That's the 9 of Cups. What do you want? All right, so we got that, and what cards do we got to go with that message? All right, so once you decide what you want, we got, if you weren't stirring the bucket, you wouldn't have gotten any shit on your shoes, so you stirred it up, so don't be mad about that now. But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you, not even a little bit, not even at all. Did you hear I was happy and you just want to mess it up? See, I told you there's going to be people coming in. He'll only leave you better off. Take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream to the top of my lungs what's going on. A heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others. Now, what I get from this one, it's like, yeah, it does show... yeah, the importance of being connected to others and seeing others. And judgments. And judgments are not always fair, right? Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Worry about why you're worried about what I'm doing. And I got hail to the king and the queen of the ruckus. I've always loved to play with fire. All right. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. You guys gave you some clarity or whatever for the day. I love y'all very much. I'm going to be back just as soon as I can. I promise.